This is a new on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Good afternoon. It's Thursday, 9th June 2023. Peace is the path to the prosperity of a nation. Let peace reign. On the news this afternoon, River State House of Assembly confirms Commissioner in need. Police warn that local vigilantes against torture, arrest, detention. Abia State to suspend indefinite strike. On foreign scene, former President Donald Trump faces 7 charges of secret files. Content mega. River State Assembly has screened and confirmed another set of 5 commissioners nominee. Well, the screening exercise followed a letter from Governor Siminalayi Fumbara requesting the lawmakers to screen them to be part of the Speakers of Assembly Martin Meuli, who read a letter from Governor that Commissioner designate had in the media administration served it honorably. Earlier, letter by acting clerk Madi listed Commissioner designate to include former Chief of Staff under the weak administration Meka Woke and the First State Commission Social Welfare and Rehabilitation Nime Aguma, while others include Nwafo Uchechukwu, Kenneth Chisom, and Henry Ogiri. Moving on, the River State Governor Siminalayi Fumbara has reiterated that River State is a Christian state. His comment comes after former Niger Delta agitator Asari Dokubo yesterday asked the governor to retract his tweet that River State is a Christian state and will remain strong in Christian values. While speaking when the leadership of the Consortium of Area CAN paid him a visit at Government House in Port Harcourt yesterday, Governor Fumbara said he does not owe any an apology for his comment.
People are talking about the dredging of Orashi River. As far as I know,
Apart from the audio, now Governor Fumbara also assured that his administration will only embark on people-oriented projects.
We didn't make any mistake when we declared that our Christian value will be held. And this is just the start of it. We don't we are a Christian state. When we started our journey, Khan was there. You stood with us in prayers before, during, and after the election. We can't survive without your prayers. We can't survive with partnering with you.
Also speaking, the chairman of CAN in River State, Dokiboria Kaladakubo, appealed for support and reintroduction of Christian people.
The organization of Nigeria declaration that River State, the Christian state, renew the courage and resolution of Christian state to continue in support the organization government in River State. In River State shall continue in our prayer and the section of success of your organization. Your Excellency, the CAN Secretariat is in a very state of dilapidation. The result, Chan, the officers for CAN do not have a place to work. We also request your kind restatement of Christian pilgrimage to the land.
Away from that, the River State Commissioner of Police, CP Nwonyi Emeka, has warned vigilantes and other local security outfits against jungle justice, torture, detention of suspects, and other ethical acts in the discharge of their duties. Well, CP Emeka gave the warning during a meeting with local government chairmen, traditional rulers, youth leaders, stakeholder vigilante groups from the Rivers East Senatorial District at the police officers' mess today. He said any suspect arrested must be handed over to the police for prosecution in accordance with the law.
The vigilante in crime fight in River State must confess they have come to stay. The vigilante are our partners. While we like the activities, we also want to emphasize on the excesses of some of these vigilantes. We would not like excessive use of force or jungle justice from vigilantes. We cannot have a group of people we say are coming to help us to source life properties, and these people are those lives that are coming to protest. So what I'm saying is, every use of force and tyrannical activities of vigilantes will be curtailed.
While the Rivers Commissioner of Police also cautioned traditional rulers against land and chieftaincy disputes in the interest of peace.
Also, let's advise ourselves on issues of land and chieftaincy. This land was there before we came, and that land will still remain as we are going. Your only portion there is just 6 feet. That is their only share. If you like, put ground for how many acres? Now only down 6 feet. So let's respect and don't go to extremes of using other just to end land that end up killing people for notice. Unless you also live in this very world.
CP Emeka further urged traditional rulers to ensure an even environment in the community and companies operating in their domain.
Communities are enjoying to always have an interface with companies operating in their areas. Anybody that's come to do business in your area, welcome him as a partner. He has something to offer, and he also has something to take. It's a give and take. And also, the companies that are here, please, always be on friendly notes with your community, because it is when the community that is peaceful that the business you came to invest on can thrive. It's a partnership that everybody must synergize for us to achieve.
Correspondent make to carry the community also keep children with them have real no else still it's just 30 years old still she has his children tells our correspondent that son promise was be death in their wood promising the arrow in his way for work. Hold on, rent rate is on. I go this is the break for now. Go and be 1,000. I know get anybody, no get money. Make drag, make me, and also spoke.
We thought it's something that he would have from very could do it because he would play.
The perpetrator should come persecuted, should come and tell the parents of the why he killed their son, just a 30-year-old boy. They should come and their needs on the trade pin and losing on the street. They cause me to that here. They might be the best him text and them let them zone anything from.
Reaction to this of the civil security on River State called on the police, compel parents of the suspect to provide a check.
Also, our choice that should meet us and the regular of so use
the police is yet to comment on this. To other news now. 5 INEC staff members who participated in the conduct of the presidential election have told the court that on the day of the presidential election, all efforts they made to upload polling unit results to INEC's iRev portal using the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS machines, failed. But the INEC staff members were subpoenaed to appear before the court. Only 2 of them were able to testify on Thursday, with 3 others reserved for today. The witnesses say though results of the presidential election failed to upload to BVAS machines, they were able to upload results of National Assembly elections that held on the same. Still ahead, Abia 8 doctors suspend indefinite strike. Stay tuned.
Stay on track with Nigeria Info.
And PFN is so.
Welcome back. About 20 school officials allegedly aiding and abetting examination malpractice with African examination so African Union School certificate examination for candidates. The Patrick Reg, while monitoring the ongoing egg school across Lagos, disclosed the arrests made in various parts of the country. Referring that so for the prosecution to a conclusion, also said that WAEC has since handed over the corpse to the police for prosecution. Doctors in Abia State today suspended their definite strike declared during the immediate past administration of Governor Okezikbazu to protest the clog of salary arrears owed their colleagues employed by the state. The suspension was in a communique issued at the end of emergency general meeting of the Nigeria Medical Association (NA) held today in Umuahia. Now, communique says the suspension was discussions with the new administration in the state, which the NMA said had shown commitment to their arrears of salaries. In this, a report says Nigeria, Egypt, and South Africa were responsible for 65% of Africa's domestic product slowdown. Reports titled "Reimagining Economic Growth in Africa: Turning Diversity into Opportunity" by McKinsey said Africa's GDP by 2019 should have reached $3 trillion, not $2.6 trillion, if 3 countries had maintained their growth rates between 2000 and 2010. In entertainment, Grammy Award-winning singers Burna Boy and Tems have received several nominations at the 2023 edition of Black Entertainment Division BET Awards. The Port Harcourt-born Afrofusion artist was nominated for 4 awards in different categories, but for Best Male R&B and Pop Artist, Burna Boy will square off against other global acts like Chris Brown, Drake, Usher, and The Weeknd. And sports, Arsenal will step up their £92 million pursuit of Declan Rice in the hope of West Ham and England's midfielder can join in time for start of pre-season. West Ham are keen on bringing in Fulham and Portugal defensive midfielder João Palhinha to replace Rice.
And now we're bringing news from around the world.
Former US President Donald Trump has been charged while he's handing off 5 months after he left the White House. But Mr. Trump faces 7 charges, including unauthorized retention of classified files. The charges are not yet public. It is the second indictment of Mr. Trump, and if convicted, it can carry a prison sentence. He is campaigning to make a return to the White House in 2024. Legal experts say the indictment will not limit Mr. Trump's ability to run for presidency again. That's before another look at the highlights of the major stories. On the news this afternoon, you heard that the Rivers State House Assembly has confirmed 5 commission nominees. The police have warned Rivers State local vigilantes against arrest and detention of such state doctors and their indefinite strike. Pouring in, former US President Donald Trump faces 7 charges over secret files. The news was edited by Martha Okerinkem. Cloudy weather report out this afternoon. Peace is the path to the prosperity of a nation. Let peace reign. Constance Mega. Thank you so much for listening. Afternoon.